If you are anything like me, you've provided your dog with a variety of cozy beds through the house. Despite this, your furry friend opts to snuggle up in your bed every night. On occasion, they might even claim their prime sleeping spot before you get there. The reasons behind your dog's preference for your bed and the specific sleeping positions can provide insights into your bond and their personality. If you've ever wondered if sharing bed space is a safe practice, watch until the end. Going back to a dog's nature and animal instincts. Dogs are social animals that used to huddle together in packs. Being solitary isn't part of their nature. A dog views you, the human, as part of their pack and wants to be close to you. The stronger the bond between you and your dog, the more likely they are to sleep in the same bed as you. This instinct that has allowed them to survive for centuries is natural. In the past, before climate-controlled houses, dogs and wolves had to huddle together for warmth. So if your house is cold, they will sleep with you to keep you and themselves warm. If this is the case, they might try to get as much skin contact as possible. Another reason why dogs and wolves huddle together was for protection. If you were in the wild, sleeping was the time when you were most vulnerable. Although you might not be sleeping in the wild, dogs instinctively want to protect you. If they are next to you, they can quickly react if they hear a threat. Oftentimes, those protective dogs will want to sleep on an elevated surface so they can easily see who is coming and going to provide you with additional security. Although they act like your security guard, sleeping with you gives them assurance and makes them feel safe. They feel secure in your presence. They might get closer to you if they perceive danger, like an aggressive dog or unknown sound. A dog will also run to you for comfort if they want to rest and be vulnerable. Dogs are also very scent-oriented, and sleeping in bed with you where you spend most of the time is the best place for them. Smelling you and being physically close to you releases hormones, oxytocin, and dopamine, which makes your dog feel good, as proven by MRIs. Sleeping next to you also lowers their anxiety. You might also notice that your dog can become extra cuddly at night if you become ill or are sad. Dogs are empathetic creatures, and if they think you need them, they will be there for you. If you are ill, your dog senses that you are in need and will seek you out to provide comfort and safety by being close to you. Sometimes they like to sleep in your bed and seek a more comfortable space. If your bed is more comfortable, your dog might choose to sleep there. Typically, human beds are more expensive and of higher quality than pet beds. They are usually warmer, softer, and more spacious. So, the short answer might be that they don't like their own bed. Dogs also want to sleep with you because they are jealous. It's a powerful emotion, and if a dog becomes jealous of another pet or person, they will seek out their human for comfort and security as a way of reestablishing their place in the pack and showing you their loyalty. Why does your dog tend to hog all the space in bed? How does the smallest dog somehow tend to take up the largest amount of bed space? What does a dog sleeping in a pancake position tell you about them? Let's start with explaining the side sleeper position. This is one of the most common sleeping positions with the legs extended to one side. This position means that a dog is relaxed and feels safe. Dogs that often sleep in this position are trusting and loyal. Older dogs tend to sleep in this position as it allows arthritis relief. This is the position that allows them to get into deep sleep, and you will often notice sleep running, twitching, or barking during a dog's dream. Next up is the lion pose, often called the Sphinx. Think of statues of lions you might see outside of buildings. In this position, the head is on the paws and the back legs are typically to the side. While the dog is still resting in this position, this allows them to jump and play at a moment's notice. The personality of this dog is protective and devoted. They will typically sleep like that at your feet to be ready to protect you from threats as soon as they hear them. The Superman is another position that is common. With belly pressed on the floor, back legs behind them, and front legs stretched forward, these dogs tend to look like sploots. This position means they are tired. The personality of a dog that sleeps like this is playful and energetic. Puppies tend to sleep in this position often. Breeds with high energy tend to prefer this as well. The next one makes our mouth water. The donut position. This one is so cute. It's when the dog is curled up in a ball with all of the limbs tucked close to their body. This means they are protecting themselves and preserving body heat. The personality of these sleepers is caring but anxious. This position is common in new dogs when they are getting used to their new homes or in stray dogs that are used to protecting their organs when sleeping in the streets. The next position is the cuddler. This one we love. It's when a dog sleeps on top of you or curls up with you or another animal. This is a sign that your dog loves you and wants to get close to you. Personality-wise, these dogs are affectionate and loving. Back-to-back position is another level of the cuddler, but with the back touching. This shows affection and intimacy. The burrower is when a dog sleeps under pillows, clothes, or blankets. This is their way of making themselves comfortable and secure. The gentle pressure of the blankets or clothing helps ease their nervous behaviors. Dogs with anxiety disorders often sleep in this position. It's a form of their own sleep mask. The belly up is when a dog lies on their back with their belly and paws up in the air. While it might look uncomfortable to you, this is a sign of true comfort and relaxation in dogs. Dogs who sleep like this are really comfortable in their environment. They are very loving and trusting and can snooze anywhere. Another reason why a dog might sleep in this position is to cool off. Their belly is a source of heat. Dogs sweat through their paws. Older dogs won't sleep in this position due to arthritis. A sleeping position that might suggest some trouble is the head and neck raised position. In this position, dogs will use the side of the bed or cushion to keep their heads up. This allows them to get more air, but could also suggest that a dog has breathing issues. Dogs with short snouts will often do this as they have trouble breathing. Keep in mind that it is perfectly normal for dogs to twitch, bark, and even run in their sleep. Just like us, dogs dream and their movement reflects what is happening. We actually find the muffled bark to be one of the cutest sounds our dog makes. We think that sleeping with your dog is a positive thing. It can lead to a stronger bond, and the Mayo Clinic research shows that it can improve your sleep as oxytocin, the love chemical, is released. This can reduce your stress, lower blood pressure, and ease your insomnia. The insomnia is eased by having comfort from your dog, which mitigates anxiety. Mentally, this reduces depression and decreases loneliness. In addition, oxytocin promotes theta brainwaves, which can help with internal focus, meditation, and spiritual awareness. And if you ever wondered if your child should sleep with a dog, there are multiple studies that found infants and young kids who sleep with their pets are less likely to develop allergies later in life. You will wake up feeling great. As great as these sound, there are a couple of counter-arguments about having a dog sleep with you in bed. Adding another body to the bed can create hygiene concerns, as pet hair, dander, and bodily oils will make their way into the bedding. Dogs who spend a lot of time outside can track in dirt, fleas, and ticks. Odors, allergens, and even illnesses can be transferred from a dog. It can lead to a poor sleep, as dogs' sleep cycles are different than humans. They also constantly stay alert and can disturb you during your sleep. In some cases, letting your dog sleep in bed with you can undermine their confidence in being left alone. And while we weren't able to find studies that show that co-sleeping is the cause of separation distress, allowing your dog to be with you all the time can feed their anxiety. While we think it's perfectly fine to sleep with your dog if your bed is big enough, make sure your dog is clean, potty trained, and not suffering from any infections or disease. What are your thoughts about letting your dog sleep in bed with you? Does your dog get to sleep in your bed? Do you have to fight them for space in your bed? Do you keep them above the covers or below the covers?